First question is from Jyoti from USA, and she says, "Dear Acharya ji, Pranam. It's only words, and words are all I have to take your heart away. Talk. Talk in everlasting words and dedicate them all to me, and I will give you all my life. I am here if you should call to me." Acharya ji, what is meant when it is said, talk in everlasting words and dedicate them all to me? Thank you very much, Jyoti. Man comes and goes, Jyoti. Things come and go. Time flies away. Words are all like bubbles appearing meaningful at one moment and with no substance the next. However, there is a particular quality of word that lasts, that beats time. Talk in everlasting words and dedicate them all to me. Words dedicated to the truth. Never end, never go away. Those words become an Upanishad, a Gita, those words are forever then remembered as couplets of Kabir or songs of Arumi. What is special about those words? Every single one of those words is present in the dictionary and has been used 1,000,000 times before and 1,000,000 times after. Then why do some words become everlasting? The answer is simple, and the answer lies in the lyrics that you have sent over to me. Our actions, our words, our thoughts are all dedicated only to ourselves. And because we are bubble-like, so what is dedicated to us remains bubble-like. That which will be dedicated to the eternal shall be eternal, and that which is dedicated to the ephemeral shall have no life whatsoever. That is why when man looks back at the time he has spent, at the life he has lived, he only sees a chaotic mess, and that too a hollow, insubstantial mess. Appearing as much but having nothing. Looking like something but containing nothing. You ask a man, what is the sum total of the entire life you have lived? And he will be hard pressed to answer. Hazy thoughts, images, ideas, conclusions will come to him, but nothing substantial, nothing reliable, nothing concrete. Ask him, what is this life you have lived? He won't have a convincing answer. And it's not about convincing the questioner. Even he would not be convinced himself by the life he has lived. And this fact could have been easily ignored, but for the reason that not only has he lived a hollow life, he also intends to build a future very much in the image of his past. The hollowness of the past is extremely prepared to be carried over to the future. Now that's scary. That's scary. Surf, foam, waves. And no ocean anywhere. Bubbles are nice to watch, but only when you are settled in your own security. When you know that you are not going to disappear the next moment like the bubble, then a bubble is fun to watch. You are relaxing on a beach, and then you can watch the waves come and go. But waves are no fun, or are they? When a pistol is held to your head, when your very own existence is under a cloud, would you enjoy the momentary nature of everything? The momentary, fleeting nature of things, of the universe, is joy to watch. But only when you are secure in your immortality, in your eternity. A mind afraid, a mind threatened, cannot relax as it watches things come and go. To this mind, it is not things that come and go. It is substantial stuff that comes as a hope and disappears as a disappointment. You are relaxing in your balcony. It's a sunny winter day. And from there, you look down and watch the odd vehicle come and the odd vehicle go. It's nice to watch, even poetic. It's a winter day. The sun is out, you have had a bath. A warm cup of coffee is by your side. And now you can see the cars come and the trucks disappear in a distance. Now, compare this situation to that of one who is standing by the roadside to get some help. He is fervently waving at each passing vehicle. He wants to be picked up. He wants a lift. Now he cannot be a detached observer because he has something to do with the traffic. He sees that he is diseased, so he must reach the hospital. He wants the aid of one of the cars. He sees a car coming from afar. That car is hope. Right? And he waves and he shouts. He yells for help. The car zooms past him. The dissolving figure of the car is disappointment. Things coming, things going are nice to watch only when you know that you won't come and go. If you are someone who feels that your very own existence is threatened, then things coming and things going are a scare. And even as this man is yelping and waving, there is another one who is enjoying the entire show from his balcony, sipping the coffee and enjoying the sun. Are you getting it? Whenever you have to do stuff to help yourself, the stuff will not carry the imprint of immortality. The stuff will not carry the fragrance of eternity. And that is not because there is something missing in the stuff. That is because you are looking at stuff from a position of incompleteness. Do it for your own sake, and the doing will merely be labor. And dedicate the doing to a cause much, much bigger than yourself, and the doing would be fun. There is such great fun in leaving yourself behind and turning a servant to the truth. It's almost like Krishna advising Arjuna, talk in everlasting words and dedicate them all to me. Mamekam Sharanam Vraj. Sarvadharmani Parityajya. And at numerous places in the Bhagavad Gita, he says, Arjun, you are not fighting for yourself, you are fighting for me. As long as you fight for yourself, if you win, you suffer. If you lose, you suffer. And when you fight for me, then you are a victor even before the fight begins. You may utter great words. You may do big deeds. Time will sweep them all away. Whereas if you utter even nonsense in the service of truth, that nonsense will be eternal. Death cannot touch it. Time cannot destroy it. Please understand why. Because time can destroy only that which has a life in time, which exists in a stretch in time. And when you do something for yourself, it always has a stretch in time. You do it today and you expect a return, a reward in the future. So all your deeds done for yourself are always in time. Whereas when you do something for the truth, when you do something in the truth, then what is done is its own reward. It is no more a stretch in time, it is no more a line, it is merely a point. And a point cannot be destroyed. You can destroy everything, but never a point, because a point has no existence. You can destroy a line, a circle, a triangle, all kinds of figures in all kinds of dimensions, but you can never destroy a point. A point is another name for God. If you ask the saints, if you ask the rishis of the Upanishads, they will say the entire universe came forth from a point. When you are doing something in God, then it is a point, not a stretch. It has no geometry. It has no shape. It has no elongation. You cannot say it exists here and it exists there. There is no question of any and. It begins and it ends, untouched by time. That is also what a Krishna would call as Nishkam Karma. It's done and it's finished, which means done, it's truly done. Done, it's done with. Done and it's done away. Are you getting it? That's how it is everlasting. And that's why I am saying that even nonsense uttered in truth is indestructible. Only that can be destroyed which is available to be destroyed. Only that can be destroyed which exists. We exist, and we exist in time. We do not have any existence without time. So we can be destroyed. Anything done for our sake can be destroyed. Timelessness cannot be destroyed by time. That would be absurd. Are you getting it? Today you did something for a reason and you felt happy. Tomorrow it might turn out that your reason was false, and then you will be forced to be sad, unhappy. So time has destroyed what you felt. But when you do something for no reason, then time cannot stain it, blemish it, let alone destroy it. That's what eternity is all about. Acting in love. Acting without self-interest. Acting in service of something immense. Man's greatest fear is time. And this then is the only way to defeat your greatest fear. If you do not defeat that fear, then life is hell. The only way to defeat that fear, that hell, is to live a life less dedicated to yourself. Getting it? Jyoti, you should have queried about the next two lines as well. And I'll give you all my life. I am here if you should call to me. And I'll give you all my life. I am here if you should call to me. It's such a contradiction. The speaker a while back was saying, dedicate your words to me. It appeared as if he's asking for something. And now he's saying, I'll give you all my life and I shall be there when you call for me. What is this fellow? A giver or a taker? What is this fellow? Is he serving or lording? And I will give you all my life. I am here if you should call to me. It's easy. Once you are speaking, living, for that, then your personal existence is gone. Now you belong to that. So it is obvious that you shall be taken care of. You were small, so you dedicated yourself to the large, to the immense. And if the immense is really immense, then you should have no reason to worry. You will be taken care of. I am here if you should call to me. Your call is all that is needed. Your dedication is all that is needed. And this dedication does not require a mind spiritually involved. Really, this dedication only requires common sense. If you really love something, then you give it to the one who can take the best care of it, don't you? So if you really love yourself, you will hand yourself over to the one who can really take care of you. Common sense. Instead, man prefers to act smart. Man prefers to believe that he is his own best caretaker, which he is not. Obviously, your life is the proof. Your decisions and your experiences are the proof. Look at your mind. It is wounded at 100 places. That's the quality of your own personal decision making. Look at your thoughts. They are blemished with fear, suspicion, insecurity. That's what happens when you become your own custodian. Dedication, therefore, is less about selflessness and more about self-love. Be good to yourself. That's what spirituality is about.